My name is Doria Day, and I'm the president of Bloomington High School North's National Art Honor Society. I'm going to be majoring in fashion design this fall in either LA or New York, and I'm hoping to get my Bachelor's of Fine Arts. This past summer, I went to the Family, Community, and Career Leaders of America Nationals to compete in garment construction, where I received gold, and I also won first place. And this came along with a scholarship to the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Have you guys seen TED? Because I was told to come up here by Molly and Jen to talk to TED about art and design because his kids would like to pursue a career in art and design. So I heard he's worried about their interest in pursuing an education in the arts. This is normal. In our society, there's been this traditional preconceived notion that all artists starve. We all know about the classic starving artist, and when we think of an artist, we think of a really old painter. But no parent believes that their child is going to be the next Picasso. But today, we are not limited by the physical mediums and supplies that were once all that existed for artists. We now have cameras, Photoshop, and other digital applications, as well as the traditional tools still needed and necessary today for creating. Not to mention the seemingly endless list of unconventional materials that artists and designers transform for their creations. So, why are creative careers important? Let's start with the question, why is art and design important? Art and design is important because it is a quality that is in everything, especially the things you don't notice on a day-to-day basis. Not only is every physical object we possess invented, but it's added onto by artists and designers to make it more appealing to us, the masses. Because in the end, everyone loves something that looks good. Someone had to design the font on the clock on the screen that you stare at every day for hours. And this right here is one of my favorite ballpoint erasable pens. Yes, someone invented the actual pen and the ink and the plastic that went into the construction of the pen, but it was also someone's job to design the little decorative detailing and as well as the logos and style of information that was chosen to be displayed on this pen. We take these little details for granted, but you know who doesn't? The biggest companies in America, like Apple, Amazon, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, and the Pilot Pen Company. Sometimes when I'm sitting down with not much to do, I'll look at a random object or feature in a room, and I'll wonder, who designed that? And why did they choose this color or this shape? And I'll just take a few seconds to recognize the time and effort that went into the creation of that object. I find that this helps me appreciate my surroundings and all the little details that typically go unnoticed. Now, it's easy to see why these creative careers are so important, because they are essential. Without artists and designers, we would be living in a visually flavorless world. Yes, I use the word flavor because just like when we taste food and it evokes feelings and thoughts in our brain, the same thing happens when we look at different colors and shapes, which you can learn about in art school. In America, millions of families support their children's athletic talents from an early age in the hopeful pursuit of college scholarships and opportunities. Art is a talent too. And when a child is properly supported by their families, they can become someone like my cousin, who lives in Brooklyn and is the founder of a $1 million business that integrates digital and physical media to create immersive experiences. Or my other cousin, who lives in Seattle and is a designer for a well-known gaming software company in a career where the average salary is 6 figures. Both of them lead happy and healthy lives with their well-fed families and children. No starving artists here. And I won't starve either, because I come from a family that knows how to nurture and support our artistic talents. You may not believe your child possesses any artistic ability at all, which may be a reason you discourage their pursuit of a creative career. No one is born knowing how to do trigonometry, But if you have a passion for math, you can study it in higher education. This is likewise true of art and design. These are skills that can be either improved or taught at university. For example, the core classes all freshman art students take and are required to take are some things like color theory, drawing, 3D design, among other classes. There are many cases in which people are not encouraged to follow their creative path and end up in a career where they do not feel fulfilled. Although there are examples of people pursuing their dreams later in life and becoming fairly successful, I believe that getting started on that path a lot earlier makes a big difference, not only for your mental health, but also for career trajectory. In a time where public school art programs are being scaled back or completely eliminated, it is more important than ever that we encourage children's pursuits of art and design. Thank you.